What the fuck, man?
We're here.
We're here. We're queer. Just kidding.
I'm not.
Nothing against queer people. That's a weird way to start the episode.
I love it though. Authentic,
Yeah, dude.
agentic, autistic.
Autistic, ballistic.
Yeah, statistics.
Yeah.
We're getting into it.
Woo! We're off to a hot start here.
Off to a hot start.
You want to go ahead and reintroduce the studio?
Yeah, it's taken forever, but we're doing it. It's gonna be worth it. I promise you guys. I'm loving this spot. It looks fantastic. Feels fantastic. Sounds fantastic.
Yes, sir.
And we're coming at you on a regular basis real soon.
Yeah, it turns out building a studio in your house takes a lot of time and energy.
Yeah.
Fucking like a ton.
Yeah.
And money and all sorts of fun stuff. But we're getting there. We're getting through it.
Yeah, we are. Feels good too.
It does. We've had some cool late night hangs in here without recording.
Yeah, where we pretend to talk into the mics, dude. I love it.
You sat here the other night after that show like you were having a podcast with your sister.
Yeah.
It was so funny, but we weren't recording anything. There weren't even cameras in here. We had a hurricane. This room used to leak, actually, so I took everything out.
It used to leak? Really?
Yeah, see that patching right there above all the sound equipment?
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, that literally used to leak, and then the other place, it would come out when the ceiling fan was there, it would come out the light fixture.
Perfect.
I know, it makes you feel great, right?
It does. It
several
does.
$1,000 worth of shit in this room.
Any episode could be our last.
God, if that, let's not even think about that, dude. That scares the shit out of me.
Oh, goodness.
No,
that was a good show, though, dude. That felt good to do that and, do it for a cause and then also crush it. Like,
yeah,
that felt really good.
I couldn't agree more. That was probably the best show that I've ever been a part of so far. I mean, obviously, super new into stand-up, but
How long until we can stop saying super new? Like, when's the cutoff? I mean, not that I don't think we're still super new, but I'm just curious.
I think 2 years.
2 years? We're about a year into it, folks.
Yeah, my year's coming up September 6th.
December 12th.
I feel like a year in stand-up time is literally like 10 minutes.
It depends on how often you do it.
That's true.
In my opinion, too. I mean, we aren't doing it rarely.
That was a weird way to phrase it, but yeah, I know what you're saying. That was like a double negative. That was a double negative. We aren't doing it rarely. No,
Don't mess with it.
I've done a lot of open mics. I've done more writing. But I just still consider myself new. I still don't even know.
Oh, absolutely. That's not what I meant by that question.
Yeah.
I was just curious on, like, when do we have to stop saying we're new to this?
Yeah.
Or people are like, shut up, you're not new to this.
I think once you get some kind of consistent in at a club, you're no longer new. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Does that seem fair?
Yeah, it does. It does. We are throwing our own shows, though, which has been super fun.
Yeah, we fucking sold out. I was nervous about ticketing it in general. You were very supportive and positive, and I was my normal negative Nancy self.
I've just been doing it for too long. I mean, I know it was my first comedy one, but...
No, I know, but we fucking sold... We basically sold it out. There's 55 tickets for sale online. We sold 53, which is incredible.
Yeah, which is selling out. And then there was way more people that showed up at the door than I feel like we're supposed to. We definitely were over capacity for that room.
Yeah.
Fire department, don't listen to this.
And then the fundraiser part of it... we added on a charity raffle and auction for victims of the Lahaina fire in Maui, and that went spectacularly well. in terms of raising money. I'm
Yeah.
not sure the exact number yet because I don't know the direct Venmos that were sent. I think it's around 1,500. It could be less. I don't want to be a dick. I'm not trying to say more than we actually raised, but we sent them $905 cash
We made a bigger difference than I thought we were going to make.
for sure.
For like how like the show and everything was planned first, and then obviously that tragedy happened and we just reacted to it in the best way we knew how, and I think we did a damn good job
Yeah.
for that.
One more time, just a quick shout out to the sponsors that donated shit. It's funny how it's like the small local brands were the ones that stepped up.
Yep.
But thank you, like Bear Coast Coffee, Used Surf, Melon gave us a bunch of hats.
Yep.
Very well known photographer from Laguna Beach gave us 2 original prints.
Shout out to Stance. Shout out to Left Coast.
Stance, Left Coast.
Stance not only donated some socks and stuff for the event, but their stage as well.
Yeah, we
their
used
stage.
Stance's stage. It was just like
It was
a
a-
real local community driven comedy show and then charity fundraiser. And
Yeah.
we were able to get some money into some locals' pockets in Lahaina while also having a great night.
It felt good. All around, it felt good.
And just a fucking fun lineup, dude.
Yeah, it was a
I had
good
fun
show.
watching every single person.
Yeah.
It was a great time. AJ Santos, thanks for stepping up last minute and headlining. I thought he did fucking awesome.
Yeah, dude.
I had a fun set in front of
you
my
did spectacular too.
parents.
Yeah. Any texts post show
Yes.
we should know about?
Yes. You want me to read the text from my mom?
Yeah, I do. I
Really quick.
I really
Here's the
do.
thing about doing stand up in front of my parents, at least. My parents are old, very nice, kind British people, kind of proper.
Well, proper,
And my material,
not proper.
dude, so far from proper. She said, "You did a great and very honorable thing helping to raise money for those poor families in Maui. I am proud of you for doing that, Edward. It was great to see the guys love you." Yeah, nothing about the
The
comedy
stand-
or the stand-up or the thing that I love to do the most. And I said, "Thanks, Mom. I know my comedy isn't exactly your taste. I just hope you know there's a point to it all. Love you both." She goes, "May not be my taste, but that's not what it's about. I'm glad you had the courage to ask us to come. I know that wasn't easy." Love you. I love my mom.
I know that wasn't easy to ask, which means she knew that like you sort of didn't want her there. I mean, you did, but like you knew that you were like, do I do this?
For sure. And I'm not going to lie. I still feel weird about having done it. I think my mom knows what I was doing.
Yeah.
And I'm happy I had a good set because when people are around or laughing, they're like, "Oh,
Yeah.
it's working for everyone else. It's
Yeah,
not working
yeah.
for me," but they could see. My dad, it felt almost like a little like shame on our family that
Really?
you're saying those things on
Oh,
stage.
wow.
That's how it a little bit felt to me. And look, I don't expect my dad to understand what I'm trying to do.
I also don't want my dad at my shows. I mean, he's been very supportive at the beginning, but now more and more my set is becoming to be about him.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay, so if you asked your dad though,
yeah.
or you told him, like, would your dad know that you're sort of on stage, you're playing a character?
Yeah. Also, yeah, but I don't know. Like, I can't speak for him because I haven't had a bit at my expense yet, other than like some friends roasting me before I go up or like some little things. But like,
Yeah.
like a whole bit, like a whole, let's say like 2 minutes, 3 minutes on him, and like making fun of things that he's probably not comfortable with, as far as like his memory going, and stuff like that.
Yeah,
like, so
the darker stuff.
like some of the stuff I'm sure he's not amped on, but I don't know. We're comparing apples to oranges here, but parents at stand-up shows are never a good thing, I feel like.
No, I mean, well, DP, our Indian friend.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I was telling him, he was telling me, like, like I don't want to get so edgy to where my family can't come to my shows. So he's always had it in his head like that he
Yeah.
wants his family to be able to come. Now, my style and taste of comedy, I just know it doesn't align with my parents.
Right.
They don't like I don't curse around my parents. And when my dad won the raffle at the beginning, I was like, "And my fucking dad won!" And I was like, I could see him just like, "Oh my god, that's my son on stage saying my fucking dad won." But he like, I don't. I'm sure he understands.
I mean, even like you said earlier about like what your mom was thinking, like they're just being in the room where the entire room thinks it's funny, and you're the only one that's like, it probably feels a little bit better than like if it was a silent room.
Oh my god, dude! Had I bombed that, it would have been so fucking. I now realize
Devastating.
how high the stakes actually were.
Yeah.
Like
That was a great room, though.
it was fantastic.
I definitely want to do another show there.
For sure, for sure. I think we should run back another one. The
That was
lineup
great.
worked. They liked
Yeah.
Dirty. There was some people that went a little dark where they like didn't get it, but I mean, for a brewery show that was ticketed,
Well, that's the thing that I think that made it work. I feel like if it was a free show there, not ticketed, it would not have gone as well. Because
No
people
way.
would have been there that weren't there for us. And if that was the case, dude, I don't know if it would have gone the way it went. But the fact that everyone was there for comedy because you had to pay in to see comedy really boded well in our favor.
yeah. I mean,
And then doing, say, other brewery locally, not knowing that there was even going to be comedy there not that night, and it already being a busy night. Like a busy room doesn't mean a good room.
no, and that's something I've learned very quickly. Even with like Knuckleheads, sometimes like there can be too many people.
Yeah,
And the sick thing, and we already talked about this, but during my set when I started, some people were talking, and I could hear it, but I just knew I'm like I just power through it, whatever. Just get to a punchline, get everyone laughing. That'll turn those people around. And the table to the far right literally shushed them.
yeah.
Like
Which
they
is so sick.
was so sick.
Because you can't do that as a comic. You can't be like,
No.
shush,
Not
I'm
in
doing
that,
a thing.
Yeah, not in that
You know
scenario
what
because
I
it wasn't like
mean?
a heckler. It was just
Yeah.
people having a conversation. So you just kind of have to like power through it. And in my
Yeah.
head, I was like, whatever. I was more concerned because I boofed the first line of my first joke, and I was like, fuck, just get to the next one.
That's such a good word.
Boofed?
Boofed.
Yeah. I can't take credit for that. Some of my friends taught me it.
That's
but,
a good word.
One. It's a good one. Boofed.
What's some other good words that you think need to come, like make a comeback? You know, like some comeback words.
Ooh.
Like I don't know. There's some good ones. I thought about some the other day. Like reel it in. That's a good one.
Reel it in.
Just reel it in, dog. I don't know.
Now, how old are we talking? Like 90s or?
Just anything older than you can go all the way back to the 50s, bro. If you want to do it. Like there's just some old phrases that are like.
What about
sick.
mongoloid?
Mongoloid, dude. That's a 5-star word right there,
Fucking
dude.
mongoloid.
Fucking mongoloid. That's a 5-star word.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Anytime you get like 3 syllables or more.
You know what I miss is that's Gucci.
You miss that?
Yeah, I do. I used to say that in high school, but it was
Gucci,
so
dog.
universal. It's almost like the word fuck.
Yeah. No,
Not
that's
as
true.
universal as the word fuck, but close.
Dude, that would be a sick like designer brand.
It is one.
Oh, fuck.
Oh. Fuck.
That'd be a good one, dude. It's like you got Gucci, you got Louis Vuitton, you got fuck.
My Louis on.
That'd be sick.
Yeah.
With little 2 dots over the U. Bro.
Or like the German line, like the Uber.
Uber. Dude,
You
that's
know,
a word
the
too
U-
right there.
Uber. Well, yeah, but see, here's the thing now. Like Uber, the company stole the fucking word.
Is that guy even... Hold on. We need to find this out immediately.
What's the origin? Ooh, can I guess what the origin of the name Uber is?
I want to look up that, but also the ethnicity of the owner. Or
Yeah, no, that
founder.
makes sense. If he's German.
Does
Are you-
anyone even know the owner of Uber?
Well, there's not an owner. It's publicly traded. There's a
Okay,
CEO.
so
I do know.
founder is what I'm looking for.
Yeah,
Not owner.
founder. The CEO right now I know is like a brownish bald guy. I think
Dude, he's Slovakian.
that's not far from Germany, right?
Travis Kalanick,
Is the founder
founder. Christian man.
from the U.S.?
Let's see, where was this fucker born?
I'm pretty sure it's a San Francisco thing.
Born in L.A., yeah. Internet entrepreneur. Co-founder. Oh, who was the other guy?
Uber. Do you remember here? When was the first time you heard about Uber?
Uba. When my friends started getting DUIs, I think.
Yeah. All right. Well, we graduated the same year. I don't remember there was like, for me, it was like,
I don't remember Uber in high school.
no, there wasn't. There
Yeah,
wasn't
okay.
Uber. Do you remember Safe Rides?
No, dude.
Dude, we had a thing called this is how fucking wild it was back in 2011, kids.
So I'm trying to look this one more thing. Keep her going.
No, you're
dude.
good. There's a thing called Safe Rides when I was in high school. And parents or people with driver's licenses that could drive kids would sign up for Safe Rides, and they had little keychains, and they'd pass them out at high school like meetings and shit.
Oh, I kind
And
of
then
remembering this.
yeah, if you're at a high school party and you'd been drinking, you could just call this number, and some random fucking parent or person would come pick you up and take you home. Like it was like a free
Yeah.
Uber for underage kids who'd been drinking.
Yeah, just sounds like.
It never worked for me either. I called it a couple times. I just ended up drinking and driving.
Yeah.
Yeah, not smart.
Safe ride.
Folks.
2009.
Is when Uber came around?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, but it must have been localized, right?
To like what, LA?
LA, San Francisco, something like that.
Just everywhere but OC.
I just don't remember ever hearing about anyone getting an Uber
Me
until
neither. I mean, it probably didn't blow up until later.
I got taxied a couple times when I was
Dude,
like,
taxis are making a comeback, dude.
they are
Those
because
little
Uber
beads
sucks
on the
now,
those
dude.
little beads on the back of those seats are sick.
Yeah, I've never understood that.
Dude, you never done those?
Is it to make it more uncomfortable,
Yeah.
or is it air? What do they call it?
It's. I think it's for cooling.
Ergonomic. No,
Erg-
Aragon's from Lord of the Rings.
Ergonomic.
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 I want to be I want to be a professional speaker, folks, and I am fucked. Ergonomic.
Aerodynamics. I think it's better for your back though.
It must be.
Like like the massage chair things.
No, I mean those beads that people put on their seats. Are we talking about the same thing?
We are. Yeah. Where else do you put beads in a car other than the rearview mirror?
Up your ass and then pull them out just one by one.
Just pop those, attach those things to the
Funny,
seatbelt.
you got into a taxi and you just shoved them all up your ass on the ride.
Oh, sorry, sir. Is that not what these are for?
Yeah. And then on your way out, you have to be like, one second. Pop. Ow.
Do you think taxi driver? This is riveting. Do you think taxi drivers have like changed their ways since Uber? Do you think there's like free waters and shit in the back?
That's a good question. I don't know.
Yeah.
There's a taxi driver that it hangs out at my hotel all the time. But
Cash cab.
yeah.
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 Little Ben. I was at the gym the other day and I saw Mr. Clay Thompson. Dude.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, he's over there shooting some shots.
He seems like a cool guy.
He's been at Stance quite a bit. Actually, when I worked there, I used to babysit his dog when he would come in.
Yeah.
He would come leave his dog in my little office while he would be at Stance back in the day.
That's fucking cool. Yeah, rumor has it he has a place somewhere in South Orange has it.
Rumor has it. All right. No, he I've been working out at Stance a lot lately. It's been cool to be back there. I see a lot of people. Gorgeous.
Fucking classic right there.
Well, gorgeous.
Where were Tory stance.
Yeah, so I've been working out there lately. It's been cool. I've been seeing a lot of old peeps I
Ooh.
used to see, dude.
Talking of stances,
Stances.
how do you feel about Pee Wee Herman, Paul Rubens, dead at 70?
Dude. Rubens will make you have a poop stance, dude, for sure. The sandwich.
Oh.
Um,
I'm so bad at getting puns, dude. not good
dude,
for
I know
someone
it's
wants to be.
devastating, dude. Fucking Pee Wee, man.
Pee Wee Herman, yeah, he was silently battling cancer for 6 years before he died.
Silently?
Yeah, as in, like, he wasn't saying it to anyone. Like, he
Do we know what kind
he
of
did a Norm
cancer?
Macdonald, so he didn't tell anyone he had cancer other than, like, his very close circle of, like, 3 or 4 people or whatever. And 6 years was fighting this shit. Yeah, I don't know what kind of cancer.
Crazy.
It is kind of ironic, though, for a guy who couldn't battle his boner in a movie theater for 90 minutes.
It's a little ironic.
A little ironic, huh?
Isn't it ironic?
Dude, and as Pee Wee Herman, you kind of thought it would be funny if he was battling his cancer like Pee Wee Herman. You know? Like, he's just, like, yelling at his stomach, or has, like, a big, like, megaphone with, like, a tube coming out, like, pointing at different parts of his body, like...
Just all of his equipment has like eyes and mouths and is like talking to him in the hospital.
Yeah.
Like the whole bed is just like the whole bed's
He has
like
boxing gloves on for no reason, you know?
Oh,
He was a comical genius. Have you watched Pee Wee Herman's Big Adventure?
Of course.
I'm sure, yeah.
Yeah, of course, dude.
You got to go
Used
back
to masturbate that to it all the time, dude.
Dude, Large Marge is one of the scariest characters, I think, ever. It's so unsettling. The whole movie is very unsettling.
What's that one show with the like the chicken, the old chicken and the old guy and the penguin?
The fuck are you talking about?
Dude, this shit
What?
used to terrify my childhood. Keep it going with the Pee Wee stuff, though.
Well, no, I just, yeah, he silently battled cancer. We all know the controversy. He got caught masturbating in a movie theater in 1991. It's crazy to think at the peak of his fame, he's the biggest child entertainer on the fucking planet. And then the Sarasota, Florida Police Department decides to do a sting operation on a porno movie theater. What the fuck did you think you were going to find?
That's true, dude.
You know what I mean? Like, what did they think was going to happen? They were going to go do a sting on a porno movie theater and just... It would be weirder if there was just a bunch of guys just sitting there watching porn.
Are they not allowed to do it in those theaters?
No. Okay, so I read the official police report. I have it here on my phone.
Wallace and Gromit is what I was thinking of, dude.
Wallace and Gromit, that's great. It's not as scary as Large Marge.
Dude, that shit used to fucking terrify me. But you literally weren't allowed to do that in porno theaters?
This was the...
They didn't give you like little paper bags like they do on airplanes for that?
They should, huh? Or like...
Are those what those are for?
No. The paper bags on airplanes are not for masturbating into them. Although I wish they were. That would be nice if you.
I don't know. I get horny on an airplane quite often.
Hold that thought. We're not getting away from that. Oh, here it is. So Mr. Rubens was observed masturbating and ejaculating multiple times to 3 different erotic films over 90 minutes.
And he was the only one.
No, there's multiple people got arrested. I'm just gonna say, for a state known for its homophobia, pretty fucking gay. Pretty fucking gay to have 3 detectives or however many detectives in there just watching Pee Wee Herman masturbating for 90 minutes. And good on Pee Wee for ejaculating multiple times.
Yeah, I don't even know how to do that.
Yeah, I can't.
Like after one, you're like, I'm done.
Maybe when I was a spry young lad.
After one, you're like, okay, I'm done. I'm gonna move on to the next activity.
You know what I will say? I was really hungover on Saturday after the show, and I think I beat off 4 times.
Do you think though?
Well, I was really, I was
Yeah,
smoking weed all
that's different. I
day.
feel like because you're not even sure if you did. It's like
Oh, okay. It was
it's
definitely
like
more than 3 and probably
it's like
less
when you
than 5.
it's like when you wake up in the morning, you take an early shower. You're like, did I already shampoo?
Yeah, I get that all the time. My recall's getting bad, dude. I gotta get off the weed.
Yeah.
But yeah, rest in peace, Pee Wee Herman, Paul Rubens. I'm joking, obviously. Well, no, he did get caught masturbating, but I don't think
Yeah.
it's weird. It shouldn't have almost ruined his fucking career. It's kind of crazy. Like
That's like a.
that just seems like bullshit, dude.
Yeah, that's like when like the cops like pretend to be prostitutes and then they bust you.
Yeah,
You know
or
what I mean?
like
Like they're like, tricked you. You're like, well, fuck you. It's like, oh, here's a porno movie theater. Tricked you. Like, what
did they think
was
that they
gonna
were?
happen,
Yeah, what do you
dude?
think you were gonna fucking find in a porno movie theater?
And also, it's 2023, so I don't think he's in trouble. I think the movie theater is, because I guarantee you there was 0 gay porns in
Well,
that
this was
theater.
1991.
So
when
they're
he
still
got
they're
caught.
canceling people from the 1970s, dude. Like they're
That's
they're
true.
mad at John Wayne for some reason, dude. And like, come on.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm not
I
advocating
don't
that those
get-
things are okay, but like, fuck, dude, you go back far enough, everyone's gonna be in trouble.
Yeah, Abe Lincoln.
Yeah.
Abe Lincoln did free the slaves, but for like it's very controversial, and he still didn't believe that black people were actually equal to whites. It's well documented. Like
Is it wrong?
that's
Yes,
how
of course,
progression
but, like,
works. I think Jim Jeffries has the best point of this ever in his special Intolerant. Have you seen it?
Yeah, of
I'm
course.
sure. But he's saying like one day you're gonna be the fucking bigot.
Yeah.
You just don't know it yet.
Right.
He's like, that's how society progresses and works.
Right.
And like, I even feel myself getting that way now.
Yeah,
Like, I used to be on the
absolutely.
forefront of progression, and now I'm like pulling back on certain things. I'm like, all right.
Yeah.
Is that okay? I don't know.
Dude, it's a wild world we live in, dude. It's a wild world we live in.
It is. Just go with the flow.
Yeah,
Like, yeah,
dude.
of course, there were some pieces
with
of
the
shit
flow.
back in the 1970s.
Yeah, stop worrying about them, dude.
It was like everyone was just drinking at work.
Yeah, just doing cocaine on fucking 3 a.m. on Wednesday morning before they
Yeah,
have to go into
yeah,
their
it was a-
fucking car wash
It was
shift.
a wild time. Everyone in taxis had beads up their asses.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah.
that was how
Yeah.
that's how it rolled.
Standard
dude.
procedure.
Standard procedure. Christ.
Oh, God.
Give me one. We're gonna do the airplane thing. Just give me one. It's the annoying thing. I'm gonna order that SD card.
Is that thing in the shot?
That was 28 minutes.
Is that hourglass in the shot?
No, shoots right over it. Psych, it's in the shot.
Is it?
Fuck me. Fuck.
In a bad way?
Not really, but
Just move it.
it's gonna. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely gonna be different.
It's fine, dude.
Alright, so we're 30 minutes in.
Dope.
Ooh la la.
And we're back.
Apologize for the weird wide angle shot there. I'm a
Good, dog.
fucking moron. We're getting used to these cameras. Yeah.
Little hourglass action, dude.
Little hourglass action. We got a little timer back there.
Little time, little hourglass, dude. Like the ladies, you know. All right.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Do I ever get horny on airplanes
Yeah.
for no reason? Well, first of all, we're gonna go on an airplane together soon.
So that'll be pretty hot.
Yeah, hot, steamy. I fucking hate airplanes.
You do? Like uncomfortably or like scared?
No, like scared. Like I used to be terrified of them. I've flown so much in the last like 18 months that kind of just beat it out of me, but I usually have like a drink and I'll take some pills to help.
Usually when I'm on an airplane, I beat it out of me too, though.
Yeah, in the bathroom.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, can I actually tell you one? Can I tell you one funny story
No.
before you
have to
tell me
two.
your story
Yeah,
about
of
beating
course.
off on airplanes?
Yeah.
Oh, it's actually kind of sad. So I was in Mount. No, I'm serious. I'm serious.
I'm sorry.
I was staying with my ex-girlfriend's family in Maui, the family that lost 2 homes in Lahaina. And we were visiting, and we had the most amazing fucking time. Um, it was just great. It was just 10 days, just surfing and hanging out with their family and meeting their local friends. Um, and on the way home, we were driving to the airport, and my ex-girlfriend's mom's friend had some weed gummies. And she goes, "Hey, do you want some weed gummies for the flight?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'll have one." So I take one, and then my girlfriend at the time didn't smoke. And she's like, "Should I take one?" And I'm like, "Well, how much are they?" And she's like, "Oh, the lady was like, they're super, super mellow. They're like 5 milligrams each." And I'm like, "Oh, you'll be fine. You're just going to get tired. Like, whatever." So she eats the 5 milligrams. We forget about it. We're going through security. We're getting food. And all of a sudden, she looks at me and she goes, "I think I'm going to die." And I'm like, "What?" She goes, "I think I'm going to die." And I'm like, "Oh, God." And I realize she's getting super stoned. We're not even on the plane yet.
Sick.
About 15 minutes after that, and I'm like trying to calm her down, just like walk her through it. Like, "You're not gonna die. It's fine. You're just really stoned. It's gonna be fine.
Yeah.
We'll just get on the plane. You can go to sleep." And at this point, I'm not really high yet, so I'm like, she's probably just overreacting.
Women.
Yeah, women can't handle their THC. About 10 minutes after that, I'm sitting there eating a hamburger, and I get devastatedly stoned. And I have a tolerance, and I smoke weed. And I'm like, I start freaking out. I'm like, "Oh my God, if I feel like this, she must be losing her fucking mind."
Yeah.
Like, I can only imagine what she's going through.
So jealous.
Dude, walking onto the plane, the door just, like planes are like these little metal capsules that we just shoot into the fucking sky. They're already kind of trippy.
Yeah.
And we're getting onto the plane, and I'm losing my mind. I'm looking down the aisle, all the seats. It's almost like a mushroom trip.
Looks
Like,
like fucking ET at the end with all the little tarps.
dude, yes.
Going into the
Yes.
house.
Yes.
You guys getting onto the plane through that little like thing that connects to the plane. It's just like,
Dude, it was so weird. Yeah, like we got both our hands on the seats, and I'm just like I'm like looking for like, we're 24 A and B, we're 24 A and B, we're 24 A and B. Like,
is it a 2-seater or a 3-seater?
No, it was 3-seaters on either side.
Oh shit!
So now I'm like, fuck, we're gonna have someone sitting there with us. Yeah, and I'm like, this is. It was seriously not good. To where I'm like, we might have to abandon ship out of this flight. Like, I don't know if I can get her on, and I can get on. Whatever. We get onto the plane. We get to our seat. Thank God there's no one in that other seat, and it's a red eye. So I'm like, okay, this is good. There's no one else in the seat. We get there. She's tripping the fuck out. I'm drinking water, trying to keep my mouth parched, and now I have to pee really bad. So we get to the seats. We sit there. There's no person in the other seat, so we have the whole row to ourselves.
Right.
So I'm calming my girlfriend down, and I'm drinking as much water as I can because my mouth is so dry. So I'm like chugging down like a giant bottle, like a fucking 32-ounce Fiji. I have to piss now super bad, and I'm super stoned, so I'm kind of tripping out. So we take off. The flight attendant walks by, and I'm like, "Hey, can I use the bathroom?" And she goes, "No, we got to wait until after takeoff." I'm like, "All good." So I wait. I think it's been like 10, 15 minutes. I get up, and I walk to the back of the plane to go to the bathroom. And when I get to the bathroom, I see the flight attendant sitting in the chair against the wall, and she looks up at me, and she goes, "What are you doing? We're literally taking off." And I look back, and the plane is like this. Like, time was going by so fucking slow for me that I had thought we had, like, taken off, and we were, like, way up in the sky. And it had been, like, 45 seconds.
Dude, that's hilarious.
So now
you didn't feel like the momentum taking you to the back of the plane as it was like this. I'm walking a little fast right now.
I didn't notice, dude, until I turned around, and I looked up, and I'm like, oh, holy shit. Now I'm holding onto the seats like this. And she's like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, oh, yeah. So, like, make it back to my seat. I sit down. And then, like, I don't know, 10 minutes or whatever it was after that.
45 seconds later.
Yeah. She came back to my aisle specifically. And she was like, "Are you okay, honey?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm fine. I just really have to go to the bathroom." She's like, "Okay, you can go to the bathroom now." And I walked back and went to the bathroom. And it was Absolutely horrifying. Didn't sleep a fucking second of that 5.5 hour flight back to San Diego.
That's a good story. The fact that she was like, honey, are you okay?
I think she could tell something was up. Like, my eyes were just
Oh.
classic, like, what the fuck?
These are pee eyes, dude. I just really need to pee right now.
Yeah. I mean, it was like, it's like midnight Hawaii time or whatever, but holy shit. I will never take weed and get on an airplane ever again. It was.
Yeah, until the 17th.
I'm not taking weed. I'll take fucking alcohol. I'll do some Xanax. There's so many things I would rather do before I get on an airplane than
Really?
weed. Anything, bro.
What about if you took it like as you were getting into security, like in the security line, and then like you're.
Because I don't want to be high on the airplane.
Really?
That's the part that trips me out. No, because I get high and then I start looking around and I'm like, there's all these people. We're trapped in this tube. We're flying at 32,000 feet at like 9 million miles an hour or however fast airplanes go.
Right.
Yeah, that doesn't freak you out?
No.
See, thinking about it sober does. If I pour weed on it, that's just like gas on the fire.
Yeah, see, for me, I'm just like, I can't do anything about anything, so I might as well just sit here and be stoned.
Dude, I have a friend who took a vial of liquid mushrooms. Also,
that's not a plane activity.
Dude, how nuts is this? You know him actually. You met him a couple times at shows. He has the weirdest tolerance to psychedelics. Like he's never been like whapped, where you have like a bad trip.
Whapped.
That's what you call it, getting whapped, dude. When
is
you
that
have
what
a bad,
you call it?
Yeah,
I think there's a modern song that might say otherwise.
Reel it in, dude.
Reel it in.
Oh, whapped. Oh, that's the wet ass pussy. I get it. I'm in with pop culture.
You reel it in, dude. You fucking reel it in.
I would rather take fucking Viagra before I got on an airplane than smoke weed. I'm not even kidding.
Yeah, I mean that'd be pretty fun.
Yeah.
Would you just hang on to it to the whole flight?
What, my dick?
Not like hang on to it, but like would you just sit there with like a tent in your pants and just
I'd do exactly what Pee Wee Herman could not do. I'd battle my boner for however long
just
that flight was.
Fucking staring at it like go away. Middle seat action.
No, I mean I've never had the urge to masturbate that badly.
Ever?
No,
or on an airplane?
I've masturbated in some weird places, dude.
What's the weirdest place?
For real?
Yeah.
I don't even think I can say.
Why?
I don't know. I don't want people knowing that.
You know?
I was a horny young lad.
We all were, dude. That's what happens when you're a little teenage boy, dude.
I did a lot of weird shit on family vacations. Because it was like, I'd be staying in a hotel room with like my parents. A lot of bathrooms.
Home Depot bathroom, bro.
I was going to say a lot of bathrooms I shouldn't have beat it off in. I've beat off in.
Home Depot bathroom, bro.
Home Depot bathroom?
Yeah, parents are just taking too long. I don't know.
Yeah.
Do something, dude.
Like, I'll be gone for 9 minutes.
If that. What?
It depends what kind of.
Takes a little bit to get started, I guess,
watching,
dude.
Right?
You don't fast forward to the good shit? You like those? You like those intro stories? Like the setup?
No. I'm going to skip through.
Yeah, same.
I don't
You're
like.
still a 9-minuter?
Oh, what?
You're still a 9-minuter even after the skip through? I mean, 9 minutes would make sense if you're sitting there listening to the dialogue, dude.
Let's look this up. We have Google.
You also thought 10 minutes was 45 seconds, so.
Yeah, when I was stoned out of my fucking mind.
Starting to seem like more like a minute here, minute 30 tops.
Okay. See, once we have a TV, this will be much better. We got a TV coming soon, folks, and then I won't have to have my fucking phone.
I know,
What's
I
the
do that too.
average time of male masturbation? Let's see.
Biological male.
Wow. Oh, okay, wait. It says, during sexual intercourse, most men ejaculate between 5 and 10 minutes. I'm a fucking champion, dude. It's rare if I go under 10 minutes.
It's called whiskey dick, my friend.
No, it's not whiskey dick. I actually have a real strategy, and I learned this in college.
Share it with the good people, dude.
Please. No, I'm serious. My Again, I probably shouldn't say his name. I'm just gonna stop saying all names. But a
We
good
can
friend of
always
mine, he'll
put a
know.
little bleeper, dude.
He'll know.
We have a
Oh,
bleeper
can
now.
we?
Yeah, we have a bleeper
Oh,
now.
okay. So that my friend, he taught me this trick in college. And what you do is when you're banging, when you're making love, when you're really going to Pound Town, you start building a wooden chair in your mind. And you build the entire chair. You start sanding the legs. You start gluing the legs into the seat. And you just go through the process of building a chair while you're banging. You're good to go.
Dude, I'm thinking about building a chair right now. I'm fully erect.
I,
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I'm just saying, just try it. Next time you're making love and you feel like you're going to come too soon, build a chair in your mind. And just make sure to think about the details, sanding the wood and what the wood looks like freshly sanded.
The little beveled little circles you put on the legs.
Exactly,
dude.
and then the wood glue going in, and the wood glue kind of squishing out the corners. That's
Oh,
a little
come
too
on.
close to come. Yeah.
It would be like, as soon as I think about the fucking Gorilla Glue coming out the little hole right
It
there,
does take
dude.
some practice though, because the second that you stop thinking about building the chair, it's just blah, and then
and then babies.
just come
Just
everywhere.
immediately. I've for sure done it on an airplane though.
Actually beat off?
Yeah.
I never have.
Yeah.
Never have. Not in the Mile High. I fingered a girl
It's
once.
called half mile high when you do it by yourself.
I fingered a girl in 8th grade on an airplane.
Really?
Yeah.
You ever had sex in a movie theater?
No, close. But nothing. I've never.
I feel like we've talked about that before, but it might not have been on an episode that's out.
This is just what we talk about. No, never.
So I've gone all the way in a movie theater, and I haven't even been convicted the way Pee Wee has.
Right? You got laid because you went to a normal movie theater, not a porno
Monsters
movie
Inc.
theater. Yeah, Monsters Inc. Oh, we definitely talked about this. I think we talked about this on an episode we're not releasing.
It's probably true, dude, or it's been edited out, but it's out there now. Oh goodness.
Horny on an airplane.
I'm excited to be on an airplane, though. It's been a minute. I'm excited to go somewhere other than here.
Yeah, it's going to be super nice. Go to Austin.
It's going to be hot as fuck, dude.
Should we look? What's the weather?
We're going to need, like, fucking Speedos. We're going to need mesh tank tops. Some NBA sweatbands.
Austin can get, like, it's, like, muggy, though. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dog.
102, 104, 105, 104, 103, 100, 199. The low in the next 10 days is 99. Tonight at midnight, guess what the temperature is going to be at midnight tonight?
78.
88.
88. Fuck, dude.
Jesus Christ. You guys probably didn't hear that. That sounded like a bomb went off. That's where we live.
Yeah.
Oh, good old Dana Point, California.
Gavin,
There are fireworks going off here.
Gavin Newsom's out here bombing Hillary.
Yep. We had a hurricane.
Wasn't
shit? Yeah.
Wasn't that
85% humidity?
In here?
No, in Austin.
Really?
Yeah.
That's about how much it is here right now, I think, after our last day.
I don't mind the humidity.
Wasn't that Trump's idea to like bomb the storm?
Yeah, that was. Look, let's get political just for a second. I don't like politics on either side. I think it's stupid. I'm convinced it's just fucking dumb. However, Trump at least shot his crazy shots.
Yeah.
Like, what if I don't know. That's so crazy of an idea to nuke
it's so
a storm.
crazy that it just might work.
You never know. Like, dude, I'm not saying that the leader of the free world should be walking around like, nuke it. Just fucking
nuke it.
Yeah, just fucking nuke it. Like, but at the same time, that's how some of the best ideas come around.
He's probably the first person to think about using a nuke against anything other than people.
Yeah.
It was like a storm. He's like, nuke it.
Like, at least he's like legitimately trying to come up with like not a solution to protect homes or property or evacuate people. He's trying to literally destroy the storm. Just make it go away.
Let's just beat it.
Could you
fucking
imagine
if it works?
If that worked.
We just start nuking freaking hurricanes.
They're like, here comes another one.
Nuking Hillary has a good ring to it.
Nuking Hillary. Like, as crazy as that guy was, dude, throwing the paper towels at Puerto Ricans. The funny here,
Andrew Schultz bit's too good, dude.
Which one?
He's like, Andrew Schultz is in his last special. He's like, let's be honest, that guy had our group chats on fire.
Oh
He's like, he's shooting paper towels at Puerto Ricans. You're like, there's no fucking way. And you're like, he's like, jab step, fade away.
It was like every day you just couldn't
He's a legend.
believe.
Schultz is a legend.
You couldn't believe. One more thing on Trump. I think this might have been the same thing when they had the scientists were showing like the potential path of the hurricane, and they took a Sharpie to include Alabama.
Oh,
you know the kind of brain it takes to like just be like just draw an extra circle over Alabama.
Yeah.
God, I want the best things for this country. I genuinely do. Part of me feels like the world's ending.
Yeah.
If he does get reelected, though, I'm just gonna fucking strap up, dude.
Dude.
Put your seatbelt on and put some fucking beads up your ass.
We're gonna have 4 years of content if he does. That's the only positive thing to look out of it.
I guess. I mean, we got plenty of content with Joe Biden too.
Not really. Where we just keep endlessly talking about how he can't talk or walk.
Yeah, it's like at least Trump was saying crazy things. That sounds so wrong to say.
It's all wrong. But I mean, I get you.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
we understand.
Joe's just boring.
We understand what he meant, even if he was wrong.
Yeah.
That one dude of Biden, dude, obviously everyone's seen it, so it's old news, but that video of him being like, if I could define America in a single word. Have you seen that one?
I'm sure I have. I don't remember it, though.
It's just like, if I can define America in a single word, and he goes, and just fucks up the entire thing, and then it says, excuse me at the end, and then moves on.
Fuck. I feel bad at this point, man.
Oh, God.
My friend has a theory that he's just like, he's faking it.
You think so?
No, I don't actually, but how gnarly would that be? What if Trump and Biden came out at like the end of this and they grabbed hands and like bowed and they're like, ta-da!
Thank you.
Yeah. God.
Oh, goodness. It's going to be an interesting year coming up, an election year, dude.
I don't even want to think about it, dude.
It'll be interesting.
Joe Rogan, if you ever listen to this, I know you won't, but if you do, please keep your podcast funny.
Yeah. Everybody just keep it funny, dude. That's all you gotta do is just keep it funny.
Just keep it
That's
funny.
all that matters in life anymore.
People need to be informed, yeah, and enlightened, but it's not fucking everything. Politics is not everything. It's just a piece and a part of our lives. It should not be all consuming 24 hours a day. The only thing that people think about is fucking. That might be my least favorite thing now.
Politicals?
Just people that are just so just wrapped up in politics 24/7. Like, and that used to be me. I'll say that, dude. I was like obsessive, far left, kind of like ultra progressive person, and it just you're never gonna get anywhere with it. It just sows division further into society. Stop being friends with people that I genuinely love and care about just because they thought differently than me. It's stupid. It's a waste of time.
Yeah, and then we come from like the. I'll say this one more thing, and we can move on from this. But like, we come from an era, like our parents. Like, I remember growing up, and my parents' political beliefs were polar opposite.
Yeah.
but they loved and married each other and had kids, but their beliefs politically were the exact opposite, but they still loved each other. Now you can't even like have acquaintances
Eh,
of the opposite opinion. That's stupid.
That's such a good point.
That's so stupid.
Yeah, like you know what's even weird? And now thinking about it too, it's like, oh, I don't know if I could marry someone. I could marry someone with different views than me for sure.
Yeah.
But if they were totally obsessed with politics, I couldn't do that.
Yeah,
But that's different, I
red
guess, than what you're
flag. That's
saying.
not cool.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
psychotic if it takes your life
Yeah,
over
that
and you
seems like
can't
most people
make a
nowadays.
decision without that being a factor in it. Like it doesn't have to be a political decision whether or not you drink milk. And
Yeah,
that seems
yeah.
to be something
Fucking
nowadays.
it is
It's
now.
like it's ridiculous. But do you think the higher ups, especially in like politics and stuff, do you think they have like the ability to go like to a different planet when this one takes a shitter and we just don't know about it?
No.
You don't think
No,
so?
no. I think that's all a crock of shit, dude. I think the government is so much dumber than people actually think it is.
Yeah.
That's why, like, I believe in conspiracy theories. A lot of them are turning out to be kind of true. Kind of true. There's truth in everything.
Yep.
I just think the government is run by people, and most people are pretty fucking stupid, including myself at the end of the day. And it's
Yeah.
just too hard to cover your tracks and keep a lie going for long enough.
Dude.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Dude, there's aliens in the government.
Okay. Do you believe this? I don't even think I believe in the alien thing anymore.
Because the government said it was true?
Yes,
Now
I
you're
feel like-
nah, you guys are fibbing.
How fucking crazy
Dude,
is that?
okay, that's a word that needs to come back too, dude. Fibbing?
Fibbing?
People may be fibbing nowadays, dude.
Yeah, my grandma used to say, "Are you fibbing?"
People used to be. People are fibbing now, dude. That's another good word. Bring it
Fibbers.
back, dude.
Fibbers, dude.
Fucking fibbers.
Fibbers.
You gotta really make sure to pronounce that word.
Fibbers.
Yeah.
What would you mispronounce it for?
I'm not gonna say it, but I said it a little quickly last time. Yeah, that's a good bring back word. But yeah, man, parents used to disagree all the time, and now like people feel like they have to agree on absolutely everything to like be friends with somebody or hang out with
Yeah, I
somebody.
hate that. I hate that. Oh, I hear this. I hear this
know?
from time to time. It's like, oh, I saw blah 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 posted this, so I like blocked them or I unfriended them or like I couldn't do it anymore. And it's just like,
How about just have an adult conversation?
or just don't even have the conversation. That's what I do. My friends that I know have like strong beliefs that I don't agree with. We just don't bring it up.
Yeah, you don't have to bring it up if they.
Yes.
But here's the thing that bums me out about that is because like all of the great ideas and like great things have come from healthy debates.
Yeah.
And if we just decide not to have debates anymore because the other person can't handle it, it's not gonna work, dude. Like we're not gonna get anywhere. Debating is the whole thing, dude.
That is literally.
I
the
love
whole
myself
thing.
a good debate when like the person like me and my best friend from childhood, we had a lot of different beliefs and we'd have some freaking heated debates, but we'd still make out at the end.
That's how you resolve every political disagreement.
Yeah,
you should just start making out at the end.
dude.
They should force that at the debates.
Dude, just a little Trump and Biden, a little make out,
Ooh,
dude.
That's spicy.
Dude. We're on to something, dude.
How much would you pay to watch Trump and Biden make out?
We're about to fix the world,
Yeah,
dude.
for sure. Just make out at the end of every argument. I'm going to have to make out with my manager at work a lot. Oops.
Oh God.
Well, this has been fun and
It
pretty
has
funny.
been, yeah.
It's good to
Anything
catch up.
Anything you want to say before we wrap her up?
Fuck. I don't know. I don't think this will come out in time, but we have a show at Knuckleheads September 2nd. Fun lineup. It's kind of our local venue that we're throwing shows at.
We'll put it in here in the comments in this video, but make sure to subscribe to our channel. We'll put our socials here too, so that like if there is any shows that come out between now and when this comes up, you can see all the dates there. So make sure to follow us. Stay tuned. Sorry it's been so long on this hiatus. We're gonna get better at regular episodes now that we got things up and running.
We built a studio.
Look at the studio.
Look at it.
Look at her.
It's fucking pink. I painted a room in my house pink.
Look at her.
Flipped the door around. We put lights in.
We got cameras so we can talk to you, beautiful people.
Yeah. We spent way too much money, but whatever.
Yeah.
It's fucking awesome.
It's fucking awesome. Well, we love you, folks, and we'll see you soon.
See you soon. Oh, bring back finger guns.
Dude, yeah. Dude, that's what I've been doing. I almost did that on our last thing, which was inappropriate.
That was a weird ending.